Okay, you guys can hear me now. All right. Sorry about that. I thought I would have a problem like that. That's why I posted in chat. All right. Everybody can hear all the sound good. Anything like that I need to worry about? Uh, all right. I'm fairly tired today, so we'll see where we go with this. Um, I need to do something though. Uh, what if we go to A2? All right, A3. Oh, there we go. We'll get some music going too. All right. You can hear you now. Good. All right. So Monsters and Mayhem. Oh, I'm super exhausted. My cat got me up at 1 o'clock this morning because she wanted to be fed, and she wouldn't leave me alone. We fought with each other until 6:30 when I finally said I'm up. All right. So the monsters that we're gonna do tonight is Night Grunts and Kappa and Golem. As you can see, I do have my margarita. I got to get a margarita cup, but I'm looking for like the right one. I'm looking for like the one that like has like a monster hand or something like that, and I just haven't found the right one. I'm looking. All right. So let's see here. The Night Gaunts. They are pack animal. Uh, they are a level. What do you think? Level 4? Level 3? Yeah, level 3. They're not hard. They're just annoying. Um, Chin. No chin. Notes on monster. All right. So level 3 has 2d10 plus. We'll have to open up Foundry. Yeah, I saved my passwords. I know you shouldn't. We'll do it in the Playground 1 test. Okay. All right. So he needs a. He has 11 points of health. So 11 points of health. Oh no, I was taking randomization. That's right. I was doing randomization, so I wasn't using Foundry. I was using any dice. And taking the average. Taking the mean, which is 17. 17 down here. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Mustache. All right. So he's a power level. His power pool is not that high. His power pool is a D8. So that's going to be like this. Calculate. So 6.5, so 7. Because we're rounding up on everything. And then he is. And his average damage is 1d8. That's his normal damage range. And his damage bonus is 5. And his target number, let's make him weaker. He's a 7. Target number 7. Damage reduction is, let's do 6. Now we're trying to make him, we'll do 5. And then the number of feats he gets 3. Okay. So 3 abilities. All right. So let's see here. What abilities should I give him? Mm, let's see here. So he's gonna be able to fly, but that's not really an ability per se. That's movement. So he's a pack animal, and he has flying. Um, so let's do pack tac. I don't want to call it pack tactics. What because they call it pack tactics in D&D. I want to give him an extra bonus when they're grouped up. Um, what do you call it when birds fly together? Like the flying bee. Not migration, but flock. We'll call it flocking. Flocking. When more than 3 um night gaunts are within 5 feet of each other, they get a damage reduction bonus of 4. So when they flock together, they're harder to hit, so they get this damage bonus. That's kind of cool. They can do. Let's give them a range attack. Let's give them a mental blast because they look like creatures that mess with your mind. They technically are. They're mind creatures from, I think, African history. Now I'm curious. I can't remember. African lore. Night gaunts are refers to the poem. Oh, H.P. Lovecraft. They're an H.P. Lovecraft thing. Okay. Which is fine. H.P. Lovecraft is open source, so I could call them something else too. I just like their idea of them. They're going to have a mind blast that does that. The range is going to be 40 feet, and it does 1d8 plus 1d8 mental damage direct to the fools. Players can roll a mental check TN7 to have the damage go to health. So they have this mental blast that blasts them, it shoots into them, and they can damage it that way. What else? I need one more. Obviously, they have claw attacks, but that's a standard action, standard attack. Standard attack. Claws. Um, claws. Um, that does 2d6 points of physical damage. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Go away. All right. Let's say they have a weakness. Oh, weakness to light, and they have a resistance to resistance. Well, yeah, resistance. Let's make it holy magic, not light. They have a resistance to demonic damage. Damn it! I have to go use the restroom. I apologize, folks. We'll be right back. I'm gonna play the Plaguebound thing, and then I'll be.
The plague spreads, warping flesh, twisting minds, turning the world to ruin. You were not born for peace. You were forged in the dark, where only the strong survive. Plaguebound is a dark fantasy tabletop RPG where survival is brutal and mercy is a weakness. Play as the Kroghorn, mighty guardians of the wild, the Anakin, ancient fungal monks, the Jorvik, relentless hunters, or one of many others forged in this dying world. Face horrors twisted by the plague, wield forbidden magic, stand against the darkness, or become it. Built on the Ironbound system, Plaguebound is fast, deadly, and cinematic. Use brutal combat, powerful mutations, and cunning tactics to carve your legend. The darkness is coming. The question is, will you fight it or join it? Back Plaguebound now, before it's too late. The plague spreads, warping flesh, twisting minds, turning the world to ruin. You were not born for peace. You were forged in the dark, where only the strong survive. Plaguebound is a dark fantasy tabletop RPG where survival is brutal and mercy is a weakness. Play as the Kroghorn, mighty guardians of the wild, the Anakin, ancient fungal monks, the Jorvik, relentless hunters, or one of many others forged in this dying world. Face horrors twisted by the plague, wield forbidden magic, stand against the darkness, or become it. Built on the Ironbound system, Plaguebound is fast, deadly, and cinematic. Use brutal combat, powerful mutations, and cunning tactics to carve your legend. The darkness is coming. The question is, will you fight it or join it? Back Plaguebound now, before it's too late. The plague spreads, warping flesh, twisting minds, turning the world to ruin. You were not born for peace. You were forged in the dark, where only the strong survive. Plaguebound is a dark fantasy tabletop RPG where survival is brutal and mercy is a weakness. Play as the Kroghorn, mighty guardians of the wild, the Anakin, ancient fungal monks, the Jorvik, relentless hunters, or one of many others forged in this dying world. Face horrors twisted by the plague.
Folks. Nature calls, nature calls. All right, we need another one for they have flocking, they have mental blast. Let's give them a demonic screech. Demonic screech. These things screech out. They screech out, and creatures in a 20-foot cone must make a physical, no, make it mental check of TN9 or be paralyzed. No, not paralyzed. Or be stunned. Stunned for 1d4 rounds. All right. There we go. Night Gaunts. How we doing? All right. Night Gaunts are good. All right. Let's see here. We got the Kappa, which obviously is a boss, right? I mean, look at it. It's boss material. Kappa. It's got to be level 7. All right, level 7. 2d12, 1d10 plus 14 is 33. 33 hit points with a average. There's that. And then its pool points is this. I'm really thinking, should I introduce layer actions? Like, I don't want to call them layer actions because I can't. Should I introduce boss actions? These creatures have boss capabilities. I mean, there's no reason why I can't, right? 13. And then it does 1d12 plus 1d6 average damage. Uh, 9, 9, 10. So 9, 9, 10. And then it has 5 abilities. Okay. So these 5 abilities. Shell. I'm trying to think of good names. Defensive shell. The Kappa can, as a reaction, hide in its shell. This causes the target number to go to hit to go to 11, and damage reduction goes to 14. Can do this once every 1d4 rounds. All right. So he has this defensive shell that he can hide in, and then this is kind of boring. I wish people were here. Are people here? I know Mustache said he was gone. Nobody on live stream. All right. Well, we'll just keep going. All right. So let's see here. I need five actions. It has a standard attack, claw, claws, which does 2d8 points of damage, of physical damage. It's going to have a standard attack, bite. Bite, which does 1d8 points of physical damage. It's going to have a poison breath. Poison breath. That is a 15-foot cone that causes targets in that cone to suffer 1d12 arcane poison damage. It's going to have. It can breathe underwater. Which gives it 2 hours of breath underwater. Let's see here. I miss. This is not a good day to do this. Saturdays work better. All right. What else can I do? Commanding animals. The kappa can summon 2 water creature. 2 level 3 water creatures to the battlefield. 2 level 3 creatures. We're not going to say the water creatures. We're going to be like, hey, you decide. Let's see here. Let's see. What else can he do? He can moves water elemental magic can summon can use the elementalist water ability water special magic society. That's always going to be 2 PowerPoints right there. The poison breath is going to be 3 PowerPoints. The breathe underwater is free, 0 PP. You can just do that. The summon animals is going to be 2 PowerPoints. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's supposed to have 5. So, what else can it do? Um, For expulsion, obviously, I'm going to come up with better names for these. In a 30-foot radius of the kappa can release. The kappa can release spores in a 30-foot radius, which cause targets in that radius from themselves, which can cause the targets in that radius to roll a physical check of TN9 or suffer what condition should I make them have? Let's go ahead and bring up the book and I'll decide. I almost want to be paralyzed. Almost want paralyzation. There it is. Conditions. Let's actually make them confused. That's a good one. Confused characters start moving in a random direction. Roll a 1d8 relative to the character's facing direction and move your full movement in that direction. All right, so Kappa's done. Let's see here. All right, Golem. Golem. Let's make a lesser Golem. And then we'll make a greater Golem. Alright, so the lesser Golem is going to be level 3. And we can just copy the information from here. Because it's the same. A level 3 creature is pretty similar. I mean, you can make them tougher. I'm going to probably give this one a damage reduction bonus because of the hardness of the stone. In fact, we'll do that. And we'll probably bump up his target level too. So we'll bump his target level up to a 9, and then his damage reduction will be a 10. So it will be a lot tougher. They get 3 abilities. But they also get a standard attack of punch which causes 1d8 physical damage. Physical damage. Now, mind you, they get their bonus on that too, so it's 1d8 plus 5. So, all right, first feat. Boulder throw. No, not boulder. Why am I spacing how to say this? Rock throwing. Oh, we have speeding cats going around the house. We'll say that they can do it for 40 feet range. And it does a 15-foot radius. It's a physical check to avoid. Check of TN 9 to avoid. It does 1d8 physical damage. And I'm not writing these like how they're gonna show in the book. I'm writing them just a general knowledge of like here's what it is. All right. So that's cool. They can elementalist of Earth on us, obviously. So they can use the elementalist Earth specialization. Nation. That's going to be 2 PP. This will be 1 PP. PowerPoint. Let's see. A stomp. We'll call it 10 feet range. Physical check of TN7, TN8 to avoid. And then it causes stun condition and 1d6 1d10 physical damage. All right, the golem's done. That was pretty quick and easy. I get a lot done when I don't have to talk to chat. It's been 44 minutes. I guess it's been longer than I thought. Turn into header 2. So I can actually see what's going on here. Turn into header 2. Two. Turn into header 2. 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 Alright. So now we have all them labeled correctly so that we know what's going on. Hey DM Tales, how you doing? Welcome. It's kind of dead here tonight, so welcome in. Came in just in time for us to do Wendigo. Wendigo. Oh, actually, I should do greater. We'll call this greater. How you doing tonight? Oh, you're migrating? Oh, that's not fun. Um, that's not fun at all. Oh, I feel bad for you. Did you find your sweatshirt? Not to bring that wound up if you hadn't, but I was curious. Weird. It's weird that you didn't find it. Sorry for bringing that up. Yeah, I would be too if I lost my Patriots one. Yes, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm Boston. What do you want? Even in their downtime, I'm a Patriots fan. I know. People hate them. They're really not. They really weren't that. 798. 798. 798. But I want to increase these. I want to increase these to, let's say, 16. And we'll put this to 10. And we'll put this to a 1d10 to increase the damage. This will be a 1d10. This will be a 1d12. And they will get 4 abilities. So they get 1 extra ability for being a strong golem, a bigger golem. That's true. I'm not a Philly-born cowboy fan. That's definitely true. How dare they be a Philly cowboy training? Um, let's give them laser eyes. Obviously, I'll come up with better names for this. It will have a 40-foot range. It will do fire arcane. Arcane fire damage. Arcane fire damage of 1d12 plus, no, 1d12. So I don't know. Have you been watching all of the Margaritas and Monsters? DM Tales? So we have Sakai, or however you want to say it. He's a little thieving, mysterious thief. We have the Glowhorn, who's a protector of the forest. We have the Graveminder. The Graveminder is a level 2 skeleton that helps lost souls find their way. We have the Moss Guardian. We skipped over this one because we thought it looked too much like the enemy from Power Rangers. And then we have Pistachio, or Pistaco, or however you want to say it. He's a creature that siphons fat from victims. We have Moke Membe, who is a wise mythic mystery. Seeing him is said to have good luck. And then we have the Groot Slang, which is a snake-like creature that has elephant-type features. And then we have the Sesbossum, which is basically a vampire monkey. And then we have a Puckwig, which is basically a gremlin. They can change into their animal changing squirrels. And then we have a Tokshe, who is a water spirit that can control the blood of people. And then we have Kongamato, which is not a dragon because it can't breathe fire. But it has flight, dive bomb, and wind blast. And then we have a D's, which you would think from the photo is the creature that's glowing, but it's actually the fireflies. And then we skip these ones, and we skip down to, because somebody wanted to do this creature here, which is the sand crocodile. And then I wanted the night gaunts. Night gaunts I thought were really fun looking. And then we have the kappa, which is a Japanese monster. And then we're working on the golem as we speak. I am out of margarita, but I'm not going to fill it up because it's just me and you, pretty much, and mustache if he comes back. All right. So these guys get one more. No, they have the laser. Laser is their ability. Okay. Let's do the Wendigo. Honestly, I'm kind of tired. I might call it here. I spelled that wrong. All right. He is a shapeshifter that steals the skin of its victims. It's definitely not a level 5, and it's definitely not a greater. Wendigo level, let's say 8. All right. The pumpkin thing is terrifying. This thing, I can't wait till I get to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's not actually named, so I get to name it too. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Maybe it's Jack Skeleton. This creature's kind of cool too. These ones I found off a free site. Like I think a lot of them are AI, but they're We're not going to use those. We're going to eventually develop our own images for them. Well, let's... You know what? It's been 56 minutes. I got 3, 4 monsters done. I'm really tired because my cat got me up at 1:30 tonight, this morning. Damn cats. Um, think I'm going to go to bed. Let's call it here for tonight. I appreciate you two for stopping in, but I'm not feeling it. This is not working. I will talk to you guys all later.